do.
I want a girl who will mine for her diamonds. I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her end from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Spread out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome one and all to yet another stream from the Hermitcraft server. We are in Season 7 of Hermitcraft. Traditionally, we have 4 seasons here on Earth, But you know what? The Hermits, we like to do things a little bit stranger. So yeah, thank you to those of you guys who normally enjoy the stream. I don't have like a set streaming schedule. I usually say it's around 9 Central, Wednesday through Monday. But today, because of the debate, we had that on hold. My daughter wanted to stay up and watch the debate, and since the school is not open tomorrow, that seemed like a reasonable thing to let her do. It's kind of one of those things where, like, obviously she's too young to vote, but when kids start having an interest in this sort of stuff, you want to encourage it. So, yeah, it's, she's already like, Daddy, what's going on with North Korea? She wants me to explain. Uh-oh. Wait. I didn't put those 2 slimes on top of that one, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I was like, oh no, has somebody been through here messing with my stuff? But no, it was because I needed to take a screenshot earlier, and there we go. The debate was about what I expected. No real surprises. The primary reason that I was watching it at this point, well, for one thing, I feel like as a part of a democratic society, I have an obligation to try to stay on top of things. But also because my daughter, like I said, wanted to watch it, and you know, as a parent, that's a good thing to encourage your kids to engage with things like this, because hopefully, you know, we'll have some different candidates by the time it's time for her to vote, and that'll be a valuable thing for her to be excited about then, you know, even if she can't vote now, and, you know, that's all how it is, you know. What is Nashville like tonight? Well, like most nights, we're not going out anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's see. What were my daughter's thoughts on the debate? I don't want to be one of those people who tweets those things like, I was watching the debate and my 7-year-old turned to me and said, Daddy, I don't understand why blah, blah, blah. But there were like 2 points where she did do that. And I was like, I want to tweet this so bad, but it's not actually constructive, so I didn't. Hey, welcome back, Lucas. Yeah, but normally whenever the president's in town, traffic is terrible, but since most people didn't have to drive anywhere today, it was not as bad as usual. So hey, small victories there. But yeah, usually any sort of presidential visit to the city is just a nightmare for everybody. They apparently made a bunch of Belmont students stay in a hotel. They weren't allowed to be in their dorms. I guess because maybe the dorms overlooked where the president would approach from or something, so the Secret Service was like, nope, can't have people in this building the night before. It's like, geez, it's a lot of logistics, but whatever. You know, I mean, it makes sense that the hotel industry should have somebody stay in there, I guess. I'm glad you're enjoying the Robert Service poems, Tungsten Train. Sprinkles and Wrinkles says, my kids ask me about American politics almost daily. It's more rocky than our own. Well, see, that's the thing, is I'm assuming that you're not actually American, or you wouldn't say more rocky than our own. But, like, I mean, it's good for kids to have an interest in the whole world. Like, my daughter's been asking a lot of questions about, like, the colonial British government versus the modern government over there. And we had a big talk about the French Revolution today. And just, like, it's good for kids to be curious about stuff, because it's like, okay, so why do so many people in America speak English? Okay, well, that's because we were British colonies, but not all of America's British colonies. Some parts of it were French or Spanish colonies, and so then we were, like, talking about that, and, you know, so it's, when kids start asking questions like that, you don't want to shut them down or shut them up. You want to, you know, contribute, so, okay. So, I don't know exactly where Slimer's arms go, but I feel like if I get the general blobby body right, the rest of this will be okay. Hey, Matthew LaCroix, thank you for the 5, who says, but Joe, Slimer needs way more chins. The problem is the chins are going to have to be underground, because I'm having the players go into his mouth. But thank you for the 5. That is going to put us 15 away from our first face camera expansion, Matthew LaCroix. What am I making? I'm making a giant Slimer mouth here. The tongue is going to be like stairs, and then when the players enter, there's going to be like a tunnel that goes back out. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the floor of the mouth. I'm thinking red terracotta, but possibly pink terracotta. I needed to bring scaffolds back, and I'm realizing just now that I did not do that, so that's an oversight. Yeah, I'm down here in slot 7. Normally I would have some green panes of glass or something, but I don't at the moment. My inventory is a bit messy. I apologize. You know what? We could try to work on that. Hey, welcome, Dat Boy. Yeah, from Ghostbusters. Is there a different Slimer? I didn't feel like I needed to say Slimers from the real Ghostbusters cartoon, because I feel like most people, that's the only Slimer they know. Is there like, or am I going to find out like Slimer is the new top streamer on Quibi or something? And like I'm just not hip with the kids and their TikToks. Tic-tacs? Tic-tacs. What would you do for a tic-tacker? Is that what it is? Tic-tac? It's like vertical, and it's got a bunch of like little pill-shaped things in them. They're supposed to be good for your breath. Something like that. Yeah, neither of the candidates would be my first choice in a primary from their party. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to give him some gums. And maybe that's going to look terrifying, but like, okay, it's a ghost. It probably should. Rawr. Yeah, don't eat an entire Tic Tac box in one sitting. Good point, young Badger Spanner. That lesson that you learned in your youth is valuable for people at all ages. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, see, the auto mod blocked that wither for a few reasons. One, you had emoji spam in there. Two, Alexander Hamilton did not have a torrent affair. He had a torrid affair. And for another thing, YouTube is going to block you from linking to torrents. So, yeah, you just got to really, yeah. Oh, wow, you spelled so many things wrong. Yeah, I mean, and several of them, like, would be exactly the sort of thing that AutoMod would block. Like, wrote it down, doesn't start with an H. The letters H and O together in a non-word. It's just going to assume that's some sort of play, like, on a kind of bad word for women, and like just bad news. Hey, Penelope Robinson, don't yell in all caps either. Time out. Okay. So, this is, yeah, we're gonna get the gums up here too. Hey, Dalfernius, thank you for the raid. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the Hermitcraft server. Hope y'all are having a good evening tonight. I know I am. We are working on a giant Slimer from the hit cartoon show The Real Ghostbusters, which had the same guy voice Bill Murray who voiced Garfield. What's that guy's name? Something Music. He's really good. Hey, Winnie T. Ford, welcome. Glad you could join us this evening. Okay. Wow, AutoMod is blocking a lot of Hamilton lyrics. I don't know why y'all are posting so many Hamilton lyrics that the AutoMod hates, but you are doing it, and they are not showing up for anybody but you. They're all saying, this message is held for review, and I'm not going to go through and approve them all. They're just going to sit there invisible forever. Lorenzo Music, thank you, the Mike Fatty. Zizows, don't yell in all caps, please. Okay. Bleh. Yeah, this is gonna work. Have I watched Hamilton? Yes, they had it in Nashville. That's not the real Hamilton. Okay. If your account is impersonating a real person, you're going to get banned. Don't do that. Like, you know better. Oops. Actually, I meant to have that one come in one. Not that one. That one come in one. Because the one on the outside still needs to be slime. Okay. Why do I write like I'm running out of time? I write day and night like I'm running out. Running out of time. Running out of time. Okay. Okay. So on this side here, we need to get the lips into here. Okay, so we need to actually start here at coming out one. So that way we can take these gums and kind of fill them in through here. Whoops, not like that. More like this. Yeah, Hook is a good movie. I don't think you rotate a double chest. I think you just break it and rebuild it. What are we building? We're building a giant Slimer from the cartoon Ghostbusters. So, the real Ghostbusters Slimer. I mean, really, this is going to be such a terrible knockoff Slimer anyway. Okay, so he does have cheeks, and he does have a nose, and he has eyes. So, he's got the gap in his teeth is... Did I get the gap on the right side? Okay, good. Yeah, I got the gap on the correct side here. I might even move that over one. Dang it. Hey, thank you though, Connor5, who says, "Hey Joe, the fact that your stream started right after this U.S. presidential debate is extremely suspicious." Well, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't actually there because it would have been hard to get a babysitter during a pandemic. Also, wasn't invited. But I was excited to see that there were some folks from Nashville that actually did get in. I was worried they were going to completely shut the whole thing down. Well, I mean, not worried, because I mean, it makes sense given the circumstances, but... Oh, no. Let's see. Maybe Cub just died because of lag. He might be... So I'm like, oh yeah, decked out's open. Then I'm like, maybe it's not open. Maybe that's exactly why it's not a great idea. Okay. Yeah, I talked to Scar, Mayor Scar, put the dogs there, and gave me specific orders about when to remove them, and that is not tonight. So, I am now finally in the loop on the dogs, and the answer is hold fast, man. Stand. Walk, don't run. Okay. So we are running low on food once again, though, which is not ideal. You know what? Let's stow some of the dyes for right now. We don't need all these dyes. We do need more terracotta blocks than we have, though. Why does it still say setting up stream? That's a great question. Luckily, I have a song I wrote just about that, Neo, that my brother performed twice. Here's the one I like more that other people like less.
8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the streaming. So I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant, pick then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there you go. There was the Outscaw Country version of When Will My Stream Begin. Don't forget his uvula, writes Badger Spanner. Why do you think I got so many of these pink terracottas? If I had an anvil here, I would take some of these 29 levels and repurpose them toward naming these set aside for uvulas, because the gums, they're pretty much done. And now that the gums are done, it's the uvula, hun. That's what we got to focus on next. Uvula la 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 la. Uvula la 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 la. I just want a slimer, slimer all the slime. I just want a slimer, slimer all the time. Do 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 do. Okay, so here we go. So we now the tongue being orange is a little bit off, but I feel like it brings it together for Halloween, and it's gonna work. Okay. Also, it might need to be a little bit wider here. I'm kind of playing with that a bit. Maybe it comes down and then gets narrower, like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's because he does have a gigantic tongue. There we go. Yeah, we are working on a Slimer from the 1980s cartoon The Real Ghostbusters, which I think is a great cartoon. Now, realistically, what we need to do, if we're going to have this be the exit of the maze, and or not the exit of the maze, but the exit of this phase of the maze, there's some sort of La Phase joke, but part of the problem with making La Phase jokes is I don't speak French well enough to do French rap justice, or to arguably perform French rap. But that's what I should be doing. Why am I spending so much time editing videos? I should be practicing French rap so I can do better live performances. Yeah, that's where the real money is. I mean, I don't think that's actually true, because otherwise LaFaze would still be performing. They did not make the real money, and I'm sorry to them, because I wish they had. Let's go ahead. And bring this up here. Now we can kind of have that connect like so. And kind of bring this out more. What I'm thinking of doing is, whoops, professional Minecrafter here, folks. There we go. We're gonna bring this up, and that's fine. You know what? Okay, we'll switch to the next color block that we have, and just roll with the punches here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we want to bring it in to he has a tight little, his face kind of brings into a nose that's pretty small, but like notable enough that maybe we need to have a diagonal here. And then we're going to have, mushroom blocks might have made good nose. I think I've just buried a bunch of mushroom blocks in the ground. I'm going to regret the shroom lights. Yeah, we're working on a corn maze that leads to a giant Slimer mouth. Do I speak any French at all? None. That might be no. That's the extent of it. Okay, so he has these big cheeks, though. And so we want to kind of have those come up and around here. This is not how sinuses actually work, I realize. So we've got his eyes in here. Like, his eyes should be pretty tall. I should have at least brought a placeholder block to use for his eyes. Let's go get some... I have some yellow glass. Under pressure, pressing down on me. It's a Slimer, he's a ghoul. It's a Slimer. Do 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 ba da 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 do 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 do. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, this is not a orderly area at all. Okay, I'm thinking as I'm looking at this, like maybe I should move several of these things over to where I'm working. That would just be a great move. Hey, Deathhawk, thank you for the 5, who says, howdy, I don't know if you've seen, but the shopping district has a dog issue. Yes, I am under strict orders from the mayor to remove those dogs, but not to do it yet. So I am going to follow those orders right now because it coincidentally suits my agenda, which is a calendar that I write things in, and I'm kind of busy at the moment finishing this Slimer. So, yeah, we're going to just go ahead and take care of those dogs in the shopping district on our own time, which apparently is also when Scar wants me to do it. So, yeah, we are aware, and we are $5 away from our first face camera expansion. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna do yellow glass as placeholders for the eyes right now. And I keep forgetting this fence is here. But like this is the exit, so I might as well get used to it. Realistically though, Decked Out is out of stock of loot boxes. Cub is just, you are the newsman with a credit to the Herald. Let's capitalize Herald so that they know we're talking about Mercury. Okay. So now, of course, as soon as I get set up over here, it's time to go to bed. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Hey, Emma Emerson, thank you very much for the 5, who writes, expand the Joe, capital Delta, which I think is like a big smiley face, kind of comparable to the one that we got right here, except with like better teeth. So thank you, Emma Emerson. It's time for me to say, hey guys, direct your attention down here to slot 7. What up? Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. And we will go ahead and we will flip that green pane of glass into our offhand so I can chroma key my tank top even better. Perfect. Okay. So what were we gonna do? We were gonna fly up here. Okay, so now that we're up here, we've got... So Slimer's eyes are generally ovoid to round. And they're occluded by his nose. So it goes to show... Hey, Cub Raiders, welcome! Welcome, one and all. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I am broadcasting live from the Hermitcraft server at the Strait of Gibraltar. This land and that land separates the Hermiterranean Sea from the Hermitlantic Ocean. We got We've got False's base over here. We've got Doc M's over there. B-Dubs is beyond there. And I am working here on our little mini Halloween district. I don't know if any of the hermits are going to jump in here throughout the end of the month, but I set up a little place that people could do quick Halloween builds adjacent to the doghouse area, because we're going to decorate that as a little trick-or-treat neighborhood. I think that should be great. But anyway, welcome one and all. I'm glad that y'all Cub Raiders could join us here today. So what we are doing is we are working on a corn maze for our Halloween district that will lead into a giant Slimer mouth from the show Ghostbusters. So I found a way to use all that slime that we got from Decked Out. And so let's see. So the thing is, the Slimer from the real Ghostbusters has kind of ovoid eyes that are occluded by his triangular nose here. So I'm kind of experimenting. The jumping on the slime is not easy, though. I'm kind of experimenting with how to fit those into this shape. The eyes kind of touch in the middle, and I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe that's a thing where I have them go up an extra bit here. And then, oh man, the slime jumping is killing me. Then we have them come down here. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. More slime up and over the eyes. If we can get the face generally right, the rest of the body should follow relatively naturally. Oh, sorry, yeah, we got the slime from the Hedge games, not from Decked Out. My bad, I got Decked Out on the brain. It's insane. Oh, look at that. Okay, folks, I think that's a solid start. We're going to tweak it a little bit there, and we're going to bring it up a block here. Yeah, there's a good way to do it. We're going to get the uvula in a bit. Hold on. But just the core concept, the dimensions are roughly right. Now we iterate. This is a solid start. I was worried that this would just be an absolute mess the entire night. And so just getting this far already, I'm feeling great. So we're going to go ahead and put in an extra glass pane there. I think I'm actually going to try it, having it like an extra slime. Whoops. Whoa. This bouncy slime is really throwing off my building game. Not that I'm like, the best builder on the server, because obviously that's CubFan135, who just showered us in Majestic Raiders. But let's see. So Slimer also has kind of puffy cheeks. He has like very, very puffy cheeks that kind of come out from like just above his lip line to about where his eyes are. So let's see if that looks about right there. Now we're gonna have to have that come in to the eyes and over. Of course, I don't remember what I just did there. Oh yeah, okay. So we did do it that way. Okay, and then we had the kind of puffy cheeks sticking out from... Oh, actually on this side, I kind of started puffing out a little bit more early. So it's not exactly symmetrical, which is good, because it shouldn't be. It's, a weird blob ghost. Too much symmetry is going to be, what I was going to say is it's going to be a false symmetry. It's going to be misleading. It shouldn't be like that, So let's see. We've got that going there. So let's go ahead and check this out and see how this goes. Oh, y'all, I mean, it's not perfect, but we are kind of basically nailing this. We need to go ahead and let's get, I need to make 2 blocks of charcoal, I think. Or not charcoal, coal. To put in for the eyes, or for the pupils. Actually, polished blackstone might look good. So he has like dot pupils that we'll put in there. And we'll have him kind of looking down. We'll puff up that cheek a little bit on that side. But yeah, this is just turning out great so far. So yeah, there we go. And then, so the idea is, as people, I don't want to do the maze right now because I know Cub's watching it, and I want him to have the chance to solve the maze for real. Now it's going to be honor system. You can walk straight through the ferns, but yeah, I think Iskall will be thrilled. This is what I've reinvested his slime in. He gave me this as part of the jackpot from Bernie, which I misspoke earlier when I said decked out. Okay, so I kind of want to have the eyes looking down. So I think that having them there and there are going to give us the best kind of bang for our buck. Somebody says Blackstone buttons as pupils. You know, his eyes are really small in the drawings. I think you're right. I think Blackstone buttons as pupils, Namfda, is the right thing. We are so close. This is like, it's one of those things like, I was like, oh, this is going so fast. I've actually been working on different drafts of this for like 4 days, though. So it's like, this is going really fast all at once after days of messing with like, oh, this is completely wrong. So that's nice. But yeah, stick with it, kids, when things are going sideways a little bit. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do the, yeah. So, like, I want it to be one of those things, like, where as you're going through the maze, he's, like, looking down at you carnival style. He does have orange eyes sometimes. Sometimes he has orange, sometimes he has yellow, but I think that the orange and the green work well together, and especially because I've got a lot of other orange stuff here. I want to have the yellow in contrast to that a little bit. So to make the buttons, let's see, is it just the polished? Oh, I didn't have to come back here. I thought I was going to have to get the other kind. Oh, well. Yeah, so for inside the mouth, we're using pink and red terracotta. Crimson wood could work, but I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do real quick is we are going to make sure we're outside the hitbox of that. Okay, and so, yeah, I think maybe there and there. Okay, whoops, sorry. There was a... Wait, why is my camera pointed above my head? That's not supposed to happen. Oh, wow, okay. And then the eyes are kind of like they're following you. Okay, somebody said inset the pupils, but I don't know. I think having them on the outside works really well. I don't know. It's... Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those blessed cursed images. Best of the cursed. So, great. Yeah. We are building a giant Slimer from the 1980s cartoon, The Real Ghostbusters. So, yeah, let's see. So, Slimer's head does generally continue up a little bit, but not too much. So I think what I'm going to do here... So, like, his eyes are pretty high up on his head because his mouth is, like, his predominant feature. And so we are going to want to bring this back at least to here, and then kind of go up. And then kind of fill the volume around it. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of this is just kind of... like, I've just been working with different variations on this shape, such that now that I'm kind of moving forward with it, I could just kind of freeform it. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, no, there's monsters nearby. Well, that's a problem. So, this area is not properly secured. There are just going to be mobs everywhere, like, including in the middle of this. So, yeah, we're just going to put this bed here. There we go. I'm actually thinking I should move that to someplace that it's not directly in my way. Dang it. Okay. So this actually now is going to be... This is out of date because this is going to be a problem. So... What I want to have here is just like a jump that'll lead underneath. We're not ready to do that part yet. But basically this is like a break in the maze. Like once you get to this point, you jump down and there'll be like a water thing or like oh, actually maybe slime to catch your fall. So torches under spruce slabs in the maze to prevent mob spawning. Yeah, I'm going to mob-proof it, but like at this point, it's just not the priority. I'm just trying to get the rest of it in place first. So we're just gonna kind of have this platform generally come up and around here. Let's see how far back in the head. So the head should be about basketball, like it should be spherical. So the uvula should be hanging down like at least probably 13 blocks back from the teeth. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so our uvula is going to be actually hanging back here. Howdy, Tango. Let me check to see if Cub warned Tango about the decked out stuff, because otherwise I might need to warn him. Yeah, Cub definitely let him know. That's why he's logging in. So, cool. If you guys are not following Tango Tech, he has been absolutely killing it with this decked out game all of us are playing. I'm going to post a link as a shout out to Tango. Let me make sure I've got a link to the actual... Well, that's not his channel. Tango Tech. This is why we don't guess at URLs here. Tango Tech LP. Oh, there he is. So here is a shout out to Tango Tech LP. I'm posting this. You know, he worked so hard on building that decked out game. You know, he did that not knowing even if anybody was going to play it. Because sometimes people build mini games on the Hermitcraft server, and then like people play it once. And he spent like weeks and weeks working on making something brilliant for all of us to share and enjoy together. And we are so lucky to be able to benefit from his brilliance. That's one of the great things about being part of an artist collective, is you guys can inspire each other, or us guys can inspire each other to push each other harder, and you know, to try to like just do new things in new ways, or old things in new ways. I don't know, lots of things in lots of ways. But yeah, Tango absolutely nailed it with decked out. So okay. We are going to need to go get more terracotta, it looks like. Maybe that way? Why am I streaming later in the night? Well, because there was a presidential debate earlier, and my daughter wanted to watch it, and I feel like it's important to encourage children to engage with civics, especially at a point when they can't yet actually affect it. It's good for kids to have a few years of familiarizing themselves with government before they're deciding on government. How about making trapdoor in Slimer's belly? Well, what I was gonna do was have like a drop. Oh, I was going to say, I didn't move the crafting table. I planned to move the crafting table, then I didn't. Okay, so here we go, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Do-do-do-do. Okay. So we got some additional red terracotta here. I think I have enough pink for now for the uvula. We'll hold on to some of the orange just in case. So here's the red that we're going to need to at least get this shaft kind of generally started here. So yeah, so the idea is you're going to drop down the esophagus and then get to the next area of the maze. So the idea is people would be like, oh, okay, I did the corn maze. Oh, this is fun. It's a lot easier than I thought. Then they're like, oh, now I go into the ghost's mouth. Oh, now I jump down this terrifying ghost gullet. Okay. And then, like, you know, because you can't just do, I mean, you can just do a thing, but, like, I want to make it weird, you know? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I like decked out? That'd be a 10. Like, it is beyond all expectations. Just an amazing artistic achievement and engineering achievement. I am thrilled. Okay. Okay, so we have a rough kind of layout of the mouth here. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. Like, looking up at that is just like from the backside. We're gonna enclose this. Oh, hey, it looks like we got some PayPal tips that I need to acknowledge real quick. Thank you for your patience there, folks tipping via PayPal. Easy Peasy, thank you for the 5, who says, Easy Peasy here, donated in anticipation of a beauteous Slimer uvula. We are going to get there. Thank you very much. And then thank you for the 20, Elisa. That is going to put us $5 past our next face camera expansion target. So I'm going to say, expand, Joe. Do-do-do-do. That's right, folks. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone, the face camera gets bigger. You might say, Joe, is that really a great system? And it's like, well, it tells people where I'm at. People kept asking me, Joe, you need to show people how many tips you've gotten during the stream. I was like, I'll do this. And they're like, no, it has to be a dynamic overlay. And I'm like, I'm dynamic. I'm in front of the game. That's an overlay. And they're like, it needs to have numerical representation of the currency involved. And then I got an abacus, and then people never told me what to do again, and it was the best. Just the best. Just liberty, freedom from criticism is so liberating. I don't know. I want more. No. But anyway, you know, that is what we are going to do. So face camera is going to keep getting bigger. Every time we hit a $20 milestone, we are 15 away from the next one. And also, I should mention that Elisa particularly commented, Happy days, it's Joe time. Do. So, yeah. I'm glad I let you guys look at this face while I did that. Yeah, this is the ghost from Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Who? Okay, so we're gonna expand up this way a little bit, and well, actually, I kind of want to have this come in here, like so. Dang it. Okay, so then we can come back this way and start just and slime bending this. Yeah, that feels about right. Okay. We're gonna have to remove that. Now, I do need to go give Slimer more, a little bit of a cheek lift on this side. Yeah. So we need to get that cheek. That starts 1 block over from there, and it goes up 2. So we're going to go up, up. Not a good throw. And I am under a fence. Good. Okay. This is a great case for scaffolds. Yep. Whenever you try to make something scary in Minecraft, the back always ends up scarier than the front. Good point, Surfer Chick 15. Okay. Now, the real question is, can I remember exactly where I intended to do that? I think I was about to put a cube right here, was what I was about to do. So I've done 4 of those, and now I need to do the other 2. Great. Okay. And we can just kind of generally bring this back around. At this point, I feel like this is about the way this should go here. Does anyone know if things spawn on slime blocks? Is that going to be a long-term concern for me here? I put that there for the scaffold, not for the slime. But hey, don't yell in all caps. Yeah, I can break it down easily if I mess up. The problem is if I break 1 block, I might break 25. So that is always a risk. Non-spawnable. Thank you, Longshore. Okay. How can you tell if decked out is in use by another player? Because the doors will be open. Okay, that's way too tall. I really messed. Okay, I am 1 block too far back on the cheek and 2 blocks way too high up. Wow. Okay. No. Dang it. Not better. Okay. This is fine. See, the thing is, Tango just logged in, so he's probably going to clear it up. So, remove these 2. But then, we're going to come out here and come 1 block further forward. Is that... Now that's even. Okay. Yeah, we might bring that 1 block higher. But on the whole, and then we'll bring it up a little bit to the side there. Are we going to give it glowing eyes? Maybe. I've got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with the eyes. What I'm probably going to actually end up doing is putting lights right below the glass. Okay, so let's slowly just look at this. Okay, so it goes down 1, 2, 3, and then down 2. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly symmetrical, but hey, Dwagon Snare, we are making a Slimer from Ghostbusters. Well, now that's definitely too tall on that side again. I don't know how... What is it that keeps making me think... I mean, honestly, it doesn't have to be symmetrical. Let's try putting in more of the body and see how it turns out. Because... Why don't I use a cam account? Because I got replay mod. And that really is all I need at this point for this sort of stuff. I mean, I have a cam account, and I use it occasionally when appropriate, but for right now, replay mod is basically it. Dang it, jumping and this stuff is difficult. It's like jumping in slime. Oh no. Actually, let's go ahead and bring that back another block or so before we start messing with it too much. Maybe further even. Okay. And yeah, we'll add the arms at the end because they like kind of are weirdly they're not really following real physics in relation to his body anyway. So we can kind of play with them and it'll be fine. I think that that's okay to do that way. Maybe this looks weird on the other side because... How long am I planning on streaming? Probably another 3 decades. I need to have a retirement plan and succession in place when I turn 65, but we're nowhere near that. So more than 3 decades, really, but... For right now, as long as I'm working toward hitting that 3-decade mark, I think I'm good. Oh, if I had a cam account, I could look at it from another angle. Yeah, but like, I'm exploring the space. This is part of my process. This is a very freehand thing. Like, yes, I could have a cam account and see it from other angles, but like I'm moving through the space. I'm feeling it out. Okay. So we're definitely low on terracotta now. We're low on slime. We've got some of that back here. I mean, this is better than I was hoping, honestly. Like, it's not perfect, but it's coming along. Okay, so we don't need the brown terracotta. We can recolor that. I might need to use some of the... Let's see how much more slime I have. Okay, I still have plenty of slime for the time being. For the slime being. He's the slime being. Okay, I'm 100% certain now. Having looked at it repeatedly, I need to shave off this. Whoops, not that. Still did it wrong. But shroom lights behind the yellow glass would be very menacing. It would be amazing and super menacing at night. You are correct, Badger Spanner. That is probably worth attempting. Yeah, we want to probably have the lip protrude a little bit more around the, like, yeah, maybe on either side of the tooth here. Dang it. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, this is looking way better than day 0, definitely. Maybe just adding that there. And that. Let's add a scaffold. Whoops, dang it. Stupid ground berries always grounding. Maybe we knock that out. I don't know. We'll come. I really don't. I don't want to over mess with the face until we really get a chance to look at it. Hey, thank you, Tommy Boy, for the 10. Who says, "Hey, Joe, I sent a joke through PayPal, but I think it was flagged. Enjoy whenever it goes through." Thank you for the 10. Let's see. Who says, "Here's a new one. If an actor falls through the floor, don't panic. He's just going through a stage." Ouch. Okay, well, thank you, Tommy. That puts us 5 away from our next face camera expansion. Thank you. Yeah, and actually, let's see. Now that you say that, I just got a new thing that says payment from Tommy Boy is pending. As part of our security measures, we review certain payments more closely. So, yeah, I can't actually Oh, I can see the note. I just got to do it over here. So hopefully that goes through. But yeah, sorry I'm late, Joe. I was talking with my friend and he asked who my favorite vampire was. I said it was the purple one from Sesame Street. My friend said he doesn't count, but I assure you he does. Well, thank you very much, Tommy Boy. Yes, so we got that 5 as well via PayPal. So that is actually going to put us over the top for that next face camera expansion. So here we go. It's time to expand. Sorry, my hair is a little bit weird at this point. I was thinking, like, what is that called when somebody just shaves, like, one side of their head? And would I shave the side that the hair sweeps to or the side sweeps from? Because it's, like, it's too hot out to, like, have this much hair, but it's not far enough into fall that it's actually cool. But I don't want to turn the air conditioner on because it's October and I have my pride. But it's, like, 86 degrees in the booth right now. So I've been thinking today. Undercut, is that what that's called? Okay. The side it sweeps from? Okay. Okay. The nice thing about it is I could do it very poorly at home. So, yeah. Okay. The problem is the headphones actually would just trap all that heat anyway. Because, like, these are, like, really big headphones. I should probably have, like... Oh, the problem is noise leakage. I don't know. We'll worry about it later. I can't make a ponytail. It is not long enough. Excuse me. Give the Slimer Corrales size? That would be funny to make a Corrales Slimer. Don't get it shaved at your temples unless you want to deal with the clown hair for a few months. No, I don't want to do that. That's the nice thing about not cutting my hair is I can just keep not cutting it and it can just be terrible, but it feels like it's nobody's fault. If I cut my hair and then it's terrible, then it's now clearly back to being my fault. And I don't want that. I would rather just have the plausible deniability fault-wise. Okay. Yep. So we can kind of swing back this way a little bit here, maybe. Yeah, this might need to cut in a little bit more. I mean, he's so huge, though. Like, his body doesn't taper significantly. But... my hair is not long enough for pigtails, Badger. Bandana might be reasonable if I had bandanas. Dang it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use all of this terracotta to make another 8, at least. Okay. So we're about to where the uvula needs to be. Dang it. That was not my intention. Headband would be good, yeah. Oh, no. Don't spam. Spam is bad. Yurgi points out, I have a headband that's actually just the hem of a the hem of a shirt I've been cutting up for other purposes. Yeah, that's true. I could do 90s era 90s era raver pigtails. I don't think, like, what is that? Is that like, I don't know if that's true, but like, it's not the back of the head that's the problem. It's the swoop is just like a little bit too long to sweep. Would a shiny uvula be horrific? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we're going to come up here like this. Raver pigtails are top and side, really? Top sides above the ears? Okay. I think that should sell uvula from the outside. When does a swoop become a comb over? Once you're actually bald? Yeah, that's not maybe the best uvula. Okay. Bobby pins and butterfly clips. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that uvula is too large. Slimer does have a big uvula, but it's not that intense. So yeah, we're gonna go take care of that. Yeah, it looks like a misplaced tongue. Not the best. Let's just see how many things I can fall down in the way. Yeah. Sun King says, can we see the hair cover your eyes for a second? Next time we do a face camera expansion, I'll show it. But right now I'm trying to focus on this. That's going to throw me out of my groove anyway. Okay. Okay, so... Maybe it was too... Let's try that. Tuck the hair back under headset. That's not a bad idea. I did think about getting a chroma key headband. Yeah, so once we actually have the dark back walls in here... Wide circular base at the bottom, taller at the top. Yeah, once we have the walls all the way in, let's go get more terracotta so we can do this right, I think is where we're at now. Yeah, because I need to have the whole back of the face filled in, kind of. Yeah. Maybe move the uvula forward. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. But... Yeah, I think we're just going to have to accept that we are going to be on our way to the... what do you call that? We need to go to the mining mesa. Let's all mine in the mesa. Let's all mine in the mesa. Let's all mine in the mesa. Do 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 do. Okay, so glass can go in here, because that's generally where it goes. We also need to stop and get some food. Actually, let's maybe take the green dye out and move that to here as well. Oh wait, do I have mushroom stew in here? Hey, okay, so we're not out of food. Let me make sure we're actually out of terracotta, because I might have screwed that up somehow. Terracotta in top right corner of large chest. Okay. Make the uvula redstone. Maybe. Ah, here we go. Dark oak. Oh, that's dark oak log. 4 white terracotta there. Okay, so we have 1 stack of orange terracotta. That will help, but that won't be enough to finish this anyway. So we got to go either way. Which is fine. That's not the end of the world. In fact, it's not even the end of the summer. Okay, so yeah, we got some orange concrete, some orange terracotta here, but nowhere near enough. So we can empty some of this into these chests. So then we have more room to bring stuff to, or bring stuff back from the mining mesa. I don't know. It feels like it's too late to actually get the chests organized and do the mining mesa properly. So we're just gonna go to the mining mesa. Oh, well, I do need to go to the shopping district to get cows, but okay. Well, then I guess we won't do that. Okay. So, where did I leave the boat? Right there. Okay. Mining Mesa for excitement and emotion. It's generally set apart from the hermits by a pretty long nether trip. Or by a soil highway if you got boots. La da 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 da. Yep, I'm building my little Halloween district next to the dog sanctuary. Oh wow, that Slimer is going to be visible from a distance. Oh boy. Huh. Hey, Hunter Walker, thank you for the 5. He says, hey, Joe, been watching since your Nightmare Realm Let's Play. Just wanted to say thanks for all the good times. Oh, well, awesome. Yeah, that was probably about 8 or 9 years ago now. So thank you for sticking with it. That's going to put us $15 away from our next face camera expansion. So thank you, Hunter Walker. But yeah, Joe Hill's in the Nightmare Realm. That's where the one about he conquered our. That's where the theme song that season had the he conquered our hearts. Now he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills. Yeah. Okay. I guess we could always take the shrooms from this, but I don't want to right now. Alrighty, have a good night, Badger Spanner. What time is it here? Okay, it's 11. I know I started a little late because of the debate, but I do have a thing in the morning I gotta do, so can't be up all night. Oh no, these boots, I mean, they are made for walking, but they are taking a beating. Red nether brick would make a good uvula. Interesting idea. I do have plenty of that red nether material. Plus, I might even have... Oh, you know what? I'm going to take some of these cooked pork chops since I can't go to the shopping district. I don't want to completely loot my stores here. Okay. That guy's not going to be mad at me for using the inventory, I hope. Even if he is, I'm outrunning him. Bye-bye. Yeah, the red nether brick could be a good interior mouth. The crimson wart. Yeah. Crimson wart could be a good interior mouth. I mean, we're going to need to get terracotta for stuff anyway. So... These boots aren't worn through yet. Okay, cool. So we're gonna head this way toward what's that place? I know the name of it. XP's base. And here we go. Do 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 do. Do. Whoops. I always think that that's a... I always think that that's an exit, and it's not. So there we go. Hunter says, how long is the stream going to be? Probably not too long, because I got something early in the morning, and I don't want to mess it up, so... We're not going to do a hydration break and then come back. We're just going to play for a little while longer. No, I'm the one who put these shroom lights here. I could replace these with soul lights, or with the, yeah, the flames. I could replace these with flames. So here we go. Is my boat still here? No. Yeah, here it is. So we'll just swing around this way. Bye, Tango. Yeah, this is why we designate a mining mesa, because otherwise the whole server would look like this. And nobody's got time for that. Oh, you know what I should do, needing the red specifically? I should just go up here and grab the red rather than going back in and dyeing it. That would be, you know, a smart way to handle this. Like a adult, mature professional. Yep. Okay, also this is going to be full of mobs. So let's go ahead and break a wall out here so they can easily reach the surface. You know, just as a courtesy to everyone. Regretting that immediately. Okay. Okay. So let's leave this ladder for right now. It might do something. Okay. Wait, is that a spider? There's a spider spotter right there, exposed to the sun. That seems dangerous. Hey, Cub fan, welcome. Glad you could join us this night. Tonight. This is, if people are like, Joe, why are you wrapping up the stream soon? When I start confusing the word tonight with literally any other word, that is a sign. Okay. So, I mean, really, how much of this stuff do we need? Is kind of the question. We have several stacks. I don't want to run out, because then I got to walk all the way back. But, like, it's not like I need 200 stacks of this. I just need enough to fill out that mouth, which is about... Okay, let's pretend it's a square that's 13 by 13... It's a cube with 13 by 13 sides. So, we're going to round that to 12 by 12, which is 144 on each side. There's 6 sides. No, well, technically there's only 5. So... 144 times 5. Well, what if we divide 144 first by 64? That gives us how many stacks? So 2 stacks in every 144. Well, 2.5. So 2.5 times 10. Wait, is that... Okay, I'm too tired. This is not good I could... Yeah, this is... Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, I have completely lost the arithmetic there. 11 stacks is what people are saying. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, that's a half. 7, 8, 9. I mean, back at the place, we already put in probably 2 stacks, so... And I think night's going to turn, or day's going to turn to night soon. So, on the whole, I think we're there. How long have I been up? A while. So, yeah, we are going to get back to our base with what we gathered. This is fine. Okay. Although part of me is like, can we cover this with something? Like, is this for something? I don't know. Whatever. No, Scar did tell me to catch the dogs, but he told me to catch the dogs soon, not now. So I'm gonna respect that. I don't have a flint and steel with me, but I could just... I put these shroom lights here. I could harvest them all. Use them for the Slimer eyes. But I think realistically, we're just going to have to bone meal a bunch of... what do you call those forest trees? Dang it. Make sure we don't lose our boots. No, that didn't use half of them. Yep. Okay, there's the end of our orange juice. Yeah, I can grow. I have the stuff I need to make more shroom lights. The warped and crimson nylium. I have the mushrooms. So we'll just leave those there. Okay. And boom, this way. Do I have a shop in the shopping district? I actually had one, but I sold it to Vintage Beef. You used to be able to milk squids with buckets? I don't remember that. Really? If so, my friends and I never tried that. That seems like the sort of thing we would have heard about. How's it going? Things are going well. It has been a long day, though. So, it is probably time for me to start getting ready to call it a night once I get back somewhere safe. You know, I mean, I feel like, let's see, it's 11:15. Yeah. See, it's weird because it's like, I feel like I haven't been going that long, but it's because I started late because of the debate. But, my brain, I probably used more energy watching the debate and trying to rapid fire explain things to my daughter than I would talking to however dozens of people watch the stream. So, yeah. I try and get the low acid orange juice. But yeah, back before I had my diet under control, having any orange juice really messed with me. But now that I'm pretty good about taking care of my diet and timing my meals, I can have orange juice, and that makes me really happy because I couldn't have it for years, and it made me very sad. So, yeah. What was I gonna do? I was going to, let's go over to the bed here before mobs start spawning. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Dang it, night. Work. There we go. Well, I'm glad that this worked well for you guys. Yeah, in New Zealand, watching the stream this evening, schedule-wise. Okay, so if I go over here to twitch.tv/following, let's see who we can raid. Looks like Tempo is playing some sort of scary game. I don't know. I've never heard of Phasmophobia, but Tempo is always awesome. So we're going to go ahead and send folks his way. /raid Tempo. I met Tempo at PAX East, and then we hung out again either the next year or the year after. So we've hung out a couple times. Cool guy, playing a cool game. But, yeah, he writes music, too. I'm a big fan. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. And say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Radio.